Hey everyone, this is my first live on YouTube, but I have someone that I'm allowed to ask questions and get answers. So, and he's a male. Let's see if he answer all my questions. Did I mark this for children? Oh, I don't remember.
We'll find out. Well, we'll keep it PG.
Yeah, because we got one person. Hello. Hello to the one follower. I'm thankful for having you. I'm thankful. All right, well, I'm going to ask some questions. And before I start asking questions, let me make this statement clear. See my eyes? It runs in the family. When we start getting tired, eyes start to go, eyelids going down. So for right now, deal with it. Okay, so what do you miss about attending church right now?
Praising, worshiping, throwing the scriptures out and hearing the scriptures and being fed spiritually. You find that a joke, huh?
Yeah, because they got Alexa and they got YouTube where you can stream churches.
Yeah, but it's not as fun as being there. It's the essence of being there.
Well,
just like a concert. You just being there. You had to be in a concert. Just like anything, being there versus seeing it on TV or whatever is two different things.
Yeah. See the look on my face.
It's like giving birth.
He don't know nothing about that.
That's right.
But anyway, I'm going to tell this. I'm going to tell this. I'm glad I ain't got to sit up in no church on Sunday.
But I miss it.
He's the opposite. I'm okay with going live and do all that he said and still be in God's presence and feel like, I'm okay. The scriptures are being read out loud. 101.
Right. That's true. It's still.
I like it like this. So the next question is, what's the last suit you wore to church? And what color?
Black suit. Single. It wasn't double breasted or anything like that. It was just a regular black suit.
All right. Why did you wear that color?
Well, that was the only color that it was time to change up at that time. I mean, I got a couple of other colors, but it was that time for that black one to be worn.
All right, so you said it was time for that black one to be worn. Okay. So
it's the go-to color.
That's why y'all saw me looking up. Anywho, do you think, and this is going to be a broad question from a male's point of view, do you think women should wear flat shoes to church or high-inch heels?
Flat. reason why I say flat. I see how sometimes y'all get in there, and the first things y'all do is kick them shoes off y'all feet.
Flats.
No,
and
the
put on the
heel.
high heels, and then vice versa.
No, you will come in with the high heels, and you'll sit down in there, and they come off.
That's coming from a man point of view.
No, that's what we see.
Like I said, he ain't walking. This one ain't walking in them heels.
That's why I say flat.
I don't agree.
Okay, so why do y'all wear the high heels then?
To look cute when we strutting.
So why look cute known as hurting you?
Well, mine don't hurt me.
Well, I mean,
and if people wearing shoes that hurt them, then
okay. Why you put them on to look cute? Why not keep them on?
But if you know you're just going to be sitting down for a long period of time, you can take them off.
Oh, you're comfortable wearing them?
I'm comfortable in all my heels.
Are all women comfortable wearing
them? Some people do what they dare.
Yeah, like I said.
Just because they make it for one, that don't mean they make it for.
Well, then it's still that's the broad statement of the entire thing. The flat shoes I see, and you women, the sisters in the church, come out of them.
It's just not the sisters.
What you saying? Men being there with high heel shoes?
Nowadays, the shoes are unisex.
Hey, no, I ain't trying to deal with that.
Well,
I bet I see a brother wear.
Y'all,
y'all,
this is our first time going live, so he know not what all he talking about, and he's a male, and we're gonna leave it at that. Not that male, but to each their own. Okay. Do you miss communion at church?
Yes.
Okay. Do you miss just freely going outside?
Yes.
Do you miss pre-COVID?
Yes.
Name one place you would like to go right now if COVID was not going on right now.
Moe's.
Y'all hear this man? He gonna say Moe's, right? But Moe's got carry out.
That was pre-COVID. You talking about pre-COVID. That's a nice restaurant.
But we've been to Moe's during COVID, y'all.
I want to sit there again.
Me, I can take mines to go.
Well,
night and day.
You did say pre-COVID, and that's a pre-COVID. I church, and I like that pre-COVID as well. Don't get me wrong on that. I enjoy
on that
as much.
Okay. So during COVID, have you enjoyed seeing less people come to the house, or what?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. That's a flip of a coin kind of thing.
Oh, I know we enjoyed, and we're missing the kids, the grandkids, the God kids, babies, and great nieces and great nephews.
Yeah, that is a miss.
But
that's the other side of the coin.
Yeah, that's true too. But yeah, some parts of family ain't missing. I'll tell you how bad we ain't missing them. They don't even have our new phone numbers. Not for 21. Not for 2021, y'all. Sorry about that. So now, ask me a question.
How do you feel about the COVID-19?
Well, as a nurse that worked in ICU and trauma, I wouldn't wish COVID on nobody. And I just wish that everybody would go by the guidelines and protocols and the policies for social distancing, which in Walmart need help with that one. And also the washing of the hands and just wearing face masks. Come on, y'all. Nobody like them.
Because some people wear the face. I mean, wear the face mask halfway on. They got it. Either. I mean, some.
That's what I need to do, a video on people applying face masks.
I mean, okay, some can't fit it correctly because of their face. I understand that. But
they can put a bandana on their face.
Yeah, the bandana or the gaiter. The gaiter will do just as great for that particular face. The Lord blessed them with that face, but certain faces is not supposed to be for that type of bandana, or I mean, the face mask.
All right, ask me another question.
Yeah, got you on that one. Huh?
Y'all, we being real for the first time on here. And we talk a long time, so we ain't in no rush to go nowhere. All right.
Okay, the COVID-19 that's in South Africa, the variant.
That's here in Maryland as well.
No, that's the one from UK.
Avatar.
No, that's the UK.
Avatar, whatever it is.
Advent is the variant.
I mean the variant. There you go. I knew I was close.
No, you said the whatever word. That's
all right. What about
whatever?
Can you finish my question?
Whatever.
Well, it's whatever in 2021.
The variant that's coming, that's supposed to be greater than the one that's from UK. How do you feel about that?
Well, the way I feel about this third one versus the second versus the first time, I feel that a lot of people, and God forgive me for saying this, I feel like a lot of people are going to die because of stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
When all it took was for you to social distance, stay in a house, wear a mask, wash your hands, and think about other people and stop putting yourself first.
And the shots.
Well, now.
Yeah, that's a toe stopper right there.
This is just my opinion and my opinion alone in reference to the COVID vaccines. Study ain't been around long enough. With the study will show the signs and symptoms, the signs, the symptoms, the allergies, all of that. So for me right now, I feel it's on my best behalf to, when I do have to go outside in the public, I put extra precaution on. And, when COVID first hit, wear a face mask. Now I say wear your face mask before you leave out your front door. Next question.
Okay, this one is a church-related question.
God, another church question. Okay. No, I don't miss going to church. Nope. No, I don't miss spinning there with all them holy rollers. Nope.
Okay, this is a attire, church attire. Men who wear pants that are not fittable. I don't know. I'm keeping it PG.
Excuse me, y'all. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Technical difficulty. Beyond my control. Okay, church attire then. Men who wear ties that are too short, fat ties. The ties are just no fit.
Well, again, you're talking to a female.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And
you did the male part. You're just questioning me about it.
I have no clues, but I do find it funny as heck that when a man got on the suit and the tie don't have nothing to do with the suit, the socks or the shoe. I'm
sorry. Say this from a male's point of view. Okay, one. Sometimes there's not enough light in the room. We put those black socks thinking it's black, but it ended up to be a black and blue. Okay, I will say that.
All right, can I have my next question, please?
Yeah, we do our other part on that.
Yeah.
The tie is always best for the male to have that tie to match that suit. And if you do not get an opinion before stepping out that door, hey.
So what if their only opinion is the mirror and the mirror telling them wrong?
Yeah, I know, but it's
so now what?
If he is married and he said, "Honey, dear, does this tie go good with this?" And if he ignores that, that's his own fault. I'm sorry.
My next question. This is my next question.
Oh, you want me?
Yeah.
Is it best to listen to the doctors and no, forget the doctor part. Political.
You know what? I already got gray hair. I'm not talking about that subject. Next.
How you feel about Kamala Harris?
I feel that she's going to be the next and first Black female president of the United States of America.
And you wanted to skip the question.
Next. No more about that.
You wanted to skip that question. Can't believe
and I know she's going to do an excellent job.
I mean, that's why he picked her, because if in the event, sorry to say it, Lord forget it, if something was to happen to him.
Why he keep repeating me, y'all?
No, she's going to be good.
All right, come on. Another question. Not about church. Not about politics.
Crime.
Now you want me to start cussing on here, right?
No, you can't. PG-13.
Crime in Baltimore. I say since 2015. I've never seen it all my years, and I've been in Baltimore, Maryland for 52 years. Back in the day, women and children were off limits.
Yeah, so you didn't touch them back in the day.
Back then, when I was growing up, women and children were off limits.
You didn't touch no one under the age of 13.
Can I answer my question?
Go ahead.
Women and children, again, were off limits. Yes, when I was growing up, there were gangs. But the gangs that I knew of and people that were affiliated with them, they weren't doing what they're doing now, these days. And I don't understand. But then I'm going to say, maybe because they ain't got no good home training. And I'm going to say that I know babies raising babies, and then daddy ain't in the picture, and the kid just fending for themselves. That's why the crime is the way that it is now. And then you got some that's just born crazy. Adults also, should I say.
Well, you just had another question right off there with the baby. Look, when a lot of males were taken into prisons and jailed up back in the day. Okay. And just as well, I've been around just as long as you have, a little longer.
Few months.
Still longer.
Wow.
Still longer.
Will you hurry up?
Well,
you supposed to be asking me questions.
Well, yeah.
This question taking forever.
Give me a chance.
I'll be had a whole full head of white hair by then.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
All right, what's the question? Okay. Come on.
Okay. The means of what you're saying about the babies having babies and the crime rate, how it was back then versus how it is now. I take that back about what I said about kids by 13. That was 18 to 21 at the time when we were coming up. And now it's younger than that. I mean, I came up in the neighborhood where it was kind of rough. And I know you came up in a neighborhood where it's kind of rough.
Excuse you, no, I did not.
Yes, you did, from what you told me.
No, I did not. No, I did not. I grew up all my life living in Northeast Baltimore. 52 years, well, not 52 years, but besides living on base, all I know is Northeast Baltimore. When I was a kid, that's still Northeast Baltimore.
Was it rough then?
No, it wasn't rough then.
Okay, where I was, it was.
Okay, and that's what I was getting ready to say. When my eyes were open to the roughness is when we went to stay for a family member and they lived in a complete different area code. That's when I saw the serious roughness. Got any more questions for me? And I choose not to live on that side of town.
Well, how do you feel about things then versus now?
Well, that's a broad question, but things then, when we were younger, we were taught you could be 5 doors away, and if you do something wrong, it was okay for that neighbor to pop your tail and send you home.
That's right. I know that world too.
Mm-hmm. I can't say, you know what? I can't say we. I'm gonna say allegedly we. When the street lights came on, we already knew if you wasn't in the house, your name will get called out. Back then, if you got in a fight with somebody today, by tomorrow, everybody's trying to make everything right. You shake hands, you agree that you were wrong, you apologize, and you kept it moving. And some became best friends and some are just friends, you know? But there weren't any killing because, oh, I don't like what you said. Oh, because you stepped on my foot. No. What was the other part of the question?
The other part.
Compared to now?
Yeah.
Compared to now, people don't have respect for one another. And it really shows now. I did not encounter racism, true racism, for the first time since I was 50 years old. Yeah, I've dealt with sorta, kinda, but directly racism in 2019, 2020. But guess what? Not in 2021. Because if I ain't shut you down the first time, if you crazy enough to come back, okay. It's going to be a man down code 10. And that ain't alleged, because that was told. The kids these days, they just, again, they fending for themselves. I mean, half of the kids ain't in school, even before COVID hit, half of the kids wasn't going to school. Then Baltimore City school system lying about their grades. Mm-hmm. They got an F, they turning it to a D because the D is passing in Baltimore City. But When I was going to school in Baltimore City, you had to have an 85 average just for high school.
Yeah.
Now, you're telling me that I studied hard and studied long, but because these kids want to be growner than grown with no supervision, or with supervision and still doing whatever, a D is passing?
Yeah, it was that.
And y'all can't even do that?
It was the
per the stats.
It was the No Child Left Behind thing, and that just messed up the entire grading system at the time.
I do know this, and I will say this: growing up in Northeast Baltimore, we were on the city-county line, and whenever I said to somebody, "I live in Northeast Baltimore," "Oh, you live in the county?" Excuse me. It was a couple blocks away from the county, but majority of the things we did were in the county because of the closeness versus going 20 minutes away to a store in Baltimore City. So unfortunately, even to this day, I still do 99% of my shopping right up the street in Baltimore County, and I live in Baltimore City. One, it is much safer. Not that there's not crime going on in Baltimore County, but I'd rather take Baltimore County crime over Baltimore City crime any day. But I would prefer no crime. That's just my opinion.
How you feel about our new mayor?
Oh, Lord, he would ask that question. Well, now. Hey, Mustang!
Okay, beyond that part.
Hey, man! Brandon Scott! I almost forgot your name. I was going to call you your exponent. Hey, Mayor Brandon Scott, what's up, Mustang? That's what I think so far. So far.
That's it. Wait for the
and then hold that thought. And then I say so far again because
sorry. But
I'm doubtful, y'all. And the reason why I will say that I'm doubtful, excuse me, is because he was the city councilman for years under several different mayors. And now everybody has put their trust in him that he's going to make a change. I feel, hey, Mustang, I feel that they should have given somebody else another fair chance who had no ties to being in that office. That's why I say, we shall see about him.
Wait for the novelty to wear off. I believe it already wore off. And I mean, I voted for the other guy. I'm going to say it right now, Wallace.
Well, I said no politics, and you could.
Politics.
See, them these, the kinds of conversations we have.
I'm not no D guy.
I said these, the kind of conversations we have, y'all.
Yeah. Politics. Cheers. Oh my God, Jesus. Mayor, male thinking.
And COVID.
Okay.
I need you.
Go ahead.
I need you to go away, COVID, so I can get out this house more often and feel safe. You hear how he talking? She be needing to run sometimes.
Well, the questions that are asked.
Any other questions about me? I'm being open and honest. One time only.
The times that when you grew up.
Save that. I'm ending this stream now.